Welcome to Wheels Up. Are you ready for an adventure? Let's explore the world together. See incredible places. Meet amazing animals. Play super fun games. Create cool crafts. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's go on an adventure. Adventurers! Welcome to Wheels Up. I'm Athena and I can't wait to go on this amazing journey with you. While we're traveling, keep an eye out for Wings, our special airplane friend, who will appear in 3 places. Are you ready to fly? Well, come on! Our American Airlines flight is ready for takeoff. Let's go!
Hi, good morning. Welcome to American Airlines.
Good morning.
Where are you off to today?
I'm going on an adventure.
Oh, nice. Type in your confirmation number here if you have it. Let's get started. Note that. Okay, very good. Here's your boarding pass. Welcome to your adventure.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Athena, welcome on board. Have a great day.
Thank you. Welcome on. Hi, adventurers. Are you a sports fan? Maybe you have a favorite basketball team or love watching gymnastics competitions on TV. Perhaps you've memorized lots of baseball stats or are inspired by a famous athlete. Or maybe you just think sports mascots are really cute. Well, wherever your interests lie, today we'll be diving into the world of sports as we discover stadiums and arenas all around the world. That's right, we're headed beyond the bleachers. So let's hop on an American Airlines flight to our first destination, Olympia, Greece. Hooray, we're here. Now, does the name Olympia remind you of any famous sporting events? If it reminds you of the Olympics, you're spot on. In fact, the Olympics got its name from this city because the first Olympic Games were held here, in the stadium at Olympia, almost 3,000 years ago. No way! While the Olympics we watch on TV these days feature tons of different sports, the first Olympics had only one, running. The event was called the Stadion Race, and it was a sprint, meaning that the athletes had to run really fast for a short distance. Over time, other events were added, like the Hoplitodromus, a race where all the runners wore heavy armor, and a type of wrestling called pancration. Now, you may be wondering, where are all the seats? Well, the answer to that is simple. Fun fact number 1. Back in ancient Greece, the audience sat on the ground. However, you can see a small number of stone seats, which were reserved for judges. Now that we've gotten a glimpse into what sports were like in ancient times, what do you say we jet over to a modern-day arena? Follow me as we board another American Airlines flight to another European destination, Munich, Germany. Welcome to Germany, adventurers! The city of Munich is known for its awesome museums and parks, and its world-famous European football team, or what people from the USA call soccer. The team is called FC Bayern Munich, or Bayern for short, and is one of the most successful teams in the sport. Bayern plays their home games at an arena called Allianz Arena, right in the heart of Munich. But this is not just any stadium. It's the first stadium in the world that changes colors. Let me explain. The outside of Allianz Arena is completely covered with 380,000 lights that can display up to 16 million different colors. The colors change based on what games are taking place in the stadium. For example, the Bayern's team color is red, so the entire stadium is glowing in bright red when they're playing there. The stadium is also lit up to celebrate different holidays, such as purple for the International Day of Persons with Disabilities, a present for Christmas, and the European Union flag for Europe Day. And get this, one time in 2015, as an advertisement for a new McDonald's menu item. Fun fact number 2, the entire arena was lit up to look like a giant hamburger. If you could be in charge of the Allianz Arena's lights for a day, what would you want it to look like? For our next sports arena, we'll be leaving Europe and heading all the way across the world to India. So follow me as we board an American Airlines flight to Ahmedabad, India. Yay! We've arrived in Ahmedabad. The city, located in western India, is well known for its vibrant celebrations of a 9-day festival called Navratri, filled with Indian folk dancing. But we're here today to visit a sports stadium, right? Well, I have news for you, adventurers. This is not just any stadium. It's the largest one in the world. That's right. The Narendra Modi has enough space for 132,000 people. And all of those people gather here to watch one sport and one sport only: cricket. Now, I'm not talking about those insects that make loud sounds at night. I'm talking about the sport of cricket, where players hit balls with bats to try and score more runs than their opponents. Fun fact number 3, cricket is the most popular sport in India. Cricket is pretty similar to baseball, but there are some key differences. For example, did you catch what shape the cricket field was? If you remembered an oval shape, that's correct. Cricket fields are shaped like ovals, while baseball fields are shaped like diamonds. Cricket bats are also flat, while baseball bats are round. Now, are you ready for our final destination? Come follow me onto another American Airlines flight. This time, we're jetting off to the United States to visit Daytona Beach, Florida. Look out the window, adventurers! We've officially touched down at the Daytona Beach International Airport. Lucky for us, our last stop is super convenient because it's right across the street from here. That's right, we'll be checking out the Daytona International Speedway. Now this looks pretty different than the last 2 places we visited, doesn't it? Our seats aren't facing a sports field, but a long, winding roadway. That's because this arena is made for car racing, also known as NASCAR. If you're looking for speed and excitement, look no further than NASCAR. Fun fact number 4, NASCAR cars can reach speeds over 200 miles per hour. Every year, the Daytona International Speedway holds an event called the Daytona 500, where NASCAR drivers from all over the world compete in a 500-mile-long race. One of the most exciting moments in NASCAR history happened at the Daytona 500 in 2013, when a driver named Danica Patrick became the first woman ever to lead a lap in the race. 5 laps exactly! Go Danica! Fun fact number 5. Danica fell in love with racing when she first rode a go-kart at age 10. Oh, wow, what an incredible trip we've had. Who knew there were so many amazing stadiums and arenas all around the globe? Now, our American Airlines flight is waiting to take us back to the Sunrise Treehouse for some fun games, trivia, and crafts, all about our spectacular sports adventures. See you when we land! Hi, everyone! Whoa, what an awesome adventure!
Welcome back, Athena!
Hi, Lily and Noah!
Hey, have you seen our friend Wings?
Oh, have you seen Wings, our airplane friend?
Woohoo! You found Wings! That was so much fun! Now I want to play another game!
Great idea! Let's play a game! Welcome to Games! In this game, we're going to match the sport with the equipment used to participate in it. Are you ready? Let's play! Level 1, NASCAR. Is it this or this? The answer is a race car. Level 2, European football or soccer. Is it this or that? The answer is a soccer ball. Level 3, cricket. Is it this or this? The answer is a cricket bat. Thanks for playing.
Great job, adventurers! Yeah, that was so much fun!
Oh, hey, while we're here, do you want to play trivia with me?
Yes! Yeah, I love trivia! Hey, adventurers, do you want to play trivia with us? Yes!
Welcome to trivia. Level 1. What is the most popular sport in India? Is it A, grasshopper, B, cricket, C, bumblebee, or D, beetle? The answer is B, cricket. Level 2. Where were the first Olympics held? Is it A, the United States, B, Germany, C, Greece, or D, India? The answer is C, Greece. Level 3. Where did Danica Patrick race cars? Is it A, Daytona International Speedway, B, Narendra Modi Stadium, C, Allianz Arena, or D, Stadium at Olympia? The answer is Daytona International Speedway. Thanks for playing trivia with me. Great job! That was so much fun. Let's head over to the crafts corner. Hey, what are we making today?
Hi adventurers, my name is Lindsay and I'm so excited to do arts and crafts with you. Today we went beyond the bleachers, discovering sports stadiums around the world. So let's see what crafts inside our magic backpack. Oh, cool. It looks like we're making our very own pennants to cheer on our favorite team. Let's see what supplies we need. So we have some construction paper, markers, a pair of scissors, some yarn or string, popsicle sticks, and tape. Let's get started. So our first step is to grab a piece of construction paper, and this can be whatever color you'd like. It can be one of your favorite sports team's colors or your favorite color, whatever works for you. So I'm just grabbing a marker and I'm just drawing a triangle that starts from the bottom corner and goes all the way to the middle of the top of the page, and then I'm doing the same thing all the way down. And if it doesn't perfectly meet the corner, that's okay, as long as it looks like a triangle. And then I'm just grabbing my scissors and cutting along those lines we drew. And I'm just kind of using these lines as a guide. It doesn't have to be exact. Just straightening out this line. And here we have the outer triangle of our pennant. So I'm moving my scraps to the side. And now I'm grabbing a white piece of paper for the inside triangle. And you can use whatever color you'd like. Just make sure it's light enough that you can draw on it and what you draw can be seen. So I'm just using this outer triangle to measure the inner triangle. So I'm just drawing two marks that are just a little bit in from the edge of the triangle. Just like this. So you see how there's a little bit of space over here. And then I'm folding back the top of the triangle just a little bit and making a mark, again, a little bit lower than the point to show where the points of the inner triangle will land. So just like that. So now I'm just connecting all my points to make my smaller triangle. And then I'm grabbing my scissors and cutting along that line. So now I'm going to move my scraps to the side, and I'm just lining up my two triangles to make sure they fit well together. Awesome. And then I'm just grabbing my glue stick and gluing the smaller triangle onto the bigger one. And a good tip is to always turn over the side that still has some of the marker on it. So this way it's totally hidden. So I'm putting my glue on the side where you can still see some of that black marker. Now my favorite part about this craft is that you can make this pennant for whatever you'd like. So you can make it to support your favorite sports team or just to cheer on anyone who's doing something awesome. So I think I'm going to make mine a wheels up pennant. So I'm going to draw, I'm gonna write WU. And then I'm going to decorate those letters in rainbow colors. But you can always draw the logo for your favorite sports team or some sports equipment or someone's name. Just use your creativity and make whatever you'd like. So I'm making my letters rainbow. So I'm starting with a red stripe. And then I'm going to do rainbow colors all the way down. And WU, of course, stands for Wheels Up. How are you decorating your pennant? And what I love about this craft too is that once you know how to make it, you can keep making them over and over for all different events like sporting events, different celebrations, and you can use them to decorate your space. And you can also decorate this with whatever supplies you have around. You can use stickers, glitter, gems, paint, whatever you want to do to make this look as spirited and colorful as possible. And you can also fill your pennant with different types of sports equipment or shapes like hearts and stars, whatever you think will make your pennant look best. I think I'm going to add little firework shapes. So to do that, I'm just drawing 2 curved lines and then 2 more curved lines going the opposite direction. And then I'm grabbing another color and drawing 2 more curved lines in between them. So I'm just going to continue that with different combinations of the colors of the rainbow. Now the last 2 steps are optional, but if you have a popsicle stick, you can turn your pennant around, place the popsicle stick against the flat edge of your pennant, and then tape that popsicle stick down just like this. And I'm just adding another piece of tape right here to make sure it's extra secure. And this way you have a handle to hold your pennant. And now for an extra fun addition, I'm just grabbing some yarn. You can also use string or whatever you have around. And I am just taking a little bit of the end and folding it over like this. And then I'm continuing that motion a few more times. So I'm taking this loop, placing it down towards the rest of the yarn, and then doing the same thing. And I'll I'll do it one more time. And then I'm grabbing my scissors and snipping off the very bottom. And then at the top, we should have all loops just like this. And at the bottom, we're cutting off anything that looks like a loop. So I'm gonna cut this loop so it's just hanging strings, and do the same thing over here. So with this, we're going to make a tassel. Now this can be a little tricky, so make sure to ask an adult for help if you need it. So we're just pinching the top of our string and making sure there's a little loop at the top, and then twirling it around my finger and then making a knot. So I'm pushing these loops through the hole and then pulling it through, and there we have our tassel. So all that's left is to tape the tassel on. So I'm just taping it to the top of the pennant, just like this, and folding back the excess. So here we have our completed Wheels Up pennant. I hope you had so much fun making this, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Wow, what an incredible adventure. I can't wait to find out where we're off to next. But before we go, let's celebrate all of our amazing discoveries from today.
Yeah, party time! Yeah!
We ran in Greece where the games began. Jumped through time with a sports world plan. Lit up the night in Munich's glow with lights that shimmer, shine, and show. In India we cheered real loud. Cricket bats swung for a record crowd. Then zoomed through turns in a racing car. At Daytona Speedway you're a NASCAR star. Let's go! Wheels up, time to cheer and play. From sunrise skies to the grandest game day. We're dancing, dashing, flying through the air. 'Cause sports and dreams are everywhere. So grab your bat or lace your sneakers. Racing past and going beyond the bleachers.
Thanks for watching this episode of Wheels Up. I had so much fun with you today on our adventure, crafting, and playing our games. Did you know that there are so many more Wheels Up adventures waiting for you to enjoy? Just head to our YouTube channel or download the Sunrise Studios app, available on your mobile phone, tablet, or smart TV. We can't wait to see you at our next flight with Wheels Up. Brought to you by Sunrise Association, Sunrise Studios, and American Airlines. See you next time. Bye!